Hello everyone, my name is Sadia and this is assessment task 3. Today I will demonstrate an experience called Nature Reductives. Design a mini leaf garden. The aim of this for children to investigate natural materials. Stream learning is important because it's encouraged children to investigate, communicate and create, predict and problem solving. In this presentation, I will explain the learning experience, demonstrate the step, discuss an educator's role, stream connections and explain with the theories ending into EYLF. STEAM learning experience designed for children aged 3 to 5 years. The main learning intention is for children to investigate leaves and other natural materials and use their observation to create a small nature garden. The experience begins with exploration. Children can touch, look, compare and notice different sizes of textures and patterns. Children can sort the material and create groups according to the color, size and shape. After creating mini leaf garden, they can use the material to develop drawing by adding lines or different patterns to leaves and flowers and use color and pencils to make it unique and independent. Materials and setup. Before starting the activity, I would set up the resource on a floor, on a table and place the materials, flowers, pencils, markers, papers on that where the children can access and do the activity by themselves. Before starting the activity, I will ensure the safety of the children by ensuring that all the children do not contain any sharp or pointed object and closely supervise them throughout the activity, ensure the child safety of every child. Demonstration of a practice step-by-step provocation. I would place the material in front of children and say, today we are going to become a nature detective. What do you see? Which leaf is bigger and smaller? How many leaves you see? Predicting and investigation. I will ask children to predict about leaf size, color and shape. Sorting and counting. I can encourage them to ask arrange leaves according to the same size. I'll ask them to count the leaves, ask to separate small and large leaf. Creating, I will give each children a piece of paper and invite them to draw a nature garden. I will draw them with them and show how we can create a mini garden by simply drawing leaves, flowers side by side and demonstrating them that I can see a big line in between and smaller lines coming later. I will encourage them to present their thoughts individually and ultimately enhance their confidence. Arlen Cook, Sandberg 2022 found that drawings can provide opportunities to children represent and make it meaningful ideas about science through drawing is not simply an art activity. It becomes a very way of children to communicate their scientific observation. Design, children can use flower twigs to create small garden. I will encourage them saying that what changes do you see it more enhancing and appealing, what changes you can make to modify your design. Sharing, I will then invite to explain their garden in a group and make ask that you can tell me what about your garden, what materials you use, what you observe, what changes you want to do next time. Every children express their ideas about their drawing and will enhance language development skill and build confidence. Educator's role. I must act as a co-learner and co-facilitator instead of giving them correct answer directly. I will use open-ended questions. I can try to scaffold techniques and by give less support gradually to make them more confident by doing independently. For example, if the children feel difficulty to make pattern, I will demonstrate that leaf, flower and will ask them what comes next and allow them to do independently. This connects with a constructive approach. Noko and May 2023 explain constructive early childhood practice involves supporting the children to construct knowledge through classroom experience, children interest and flexible teaching technique. Erickson, Ledden, Friedberg and Tholin also highlights the importance of educators' responsive role with scientific content is integrated with play. Children agency engagement and learning. Children will choose with leaves what they want to work and which things they want to use to create their garden, when they want to draw and what they want to draw. They have to freedom to work independently or in a group. Season highlights the importance of bringing children, teachers, agency together to create meaningful learning experience. This means the educators need to listen to children's interest and rather than simply following a fixed activity. The experience for children's motor and motor skill development and also in sports language development is also important problem solving skills. Stream integration. This resource linked to the stream areas. Science will develop when children start to observe, compare characteristics of leaves and flowers. Reading will integrate it by introducing a picture book about plants and introduce vocabulary through picture and books and also discuss what they observe through the activity. Emergent literacy is also spotted when children name their drawing and label them. Bigosi, Fitzroy and Ignito 2023 emphasize the importance of emergent literacy skill during the preschool years. Engineering will develop when arrange their flowers, leaves and stem to create their mini garden. Art through drawing, colors, patterns and by their individual thoughts expressed on the paper. Mathematics when they start combining leaves, flowers, petals and stems and also identify shapes as well. Pedagogical justification or theory. The STEM experience is done constructive socio-cultural experience. For a constructive perspective, children develop understanding through active engagement with material provided. Children observe, compare, drawing, create their own thoughts and made with their own garden and drawing. Noko and Mate found that constructive early childhood practice values children's interest and use flexible teaching guidance to the knowledge and construction. This experience also reflects socio-cultural perspective because children learn through interaction with educators and peers. When children work together to make garden in a group, they express their ideas and learn from each other. Play is very important as well. Leon found that classroom play can support children's autonomy, competency and relatedness. Through giving children choices within experience, sports, both learning and engagement. Pedagogical justification EYLF version 2. The strongest connection is outcome number 4. Children are confident and involved learner. Children demonstrate curiosity when exploring nature material. They develop problem solving skills. There is a connection outcome between 5. Children are effective communicators. Children communicate through talking while explaining their design of garden. This experience also connects outcome number 1 because children make their own choices and evolve their confidence. The EYLF identifies play-based learning and intentionally important pedagogical approach. It also emphasizes on equity and inclusion. Safety, inclusion and accessibility. Safety is very important throughout the experience. I will check the materials and remove anything which cause injury to the children. I will consider and make environment according to the special needs of the children if needed. I will use a picture card to demonstrate activity and explain vocabulary. This reflects EYLF principle, equity, inclusion, expectations where educators make reasonable adjustments so that every children can participate equally. Assessment will be done throughout the experience. I will use to write observation photographs and note children's drawing and observations. I will write evidence. For example, if a child say this leaf is bigger than this and place both leaves side by side, I can document it evidence of early mathematical reasoning. If a child changes the arrangement of the stem, I can say I don't like it. I will document it as a problem solving skill. In conclusion, nature didactic design mini leaf garden provides STEM experience for age 3 to 5 years. Children explore natural materials through science, develop early literacy skill through language and presentation, engage in learning, engineering through design and garden, express through art and developed mathematical learning through continuing and comparing pattern and sizes. This experience is play-based, child-centered. It gives children opportunities to make choices, communicate their ideas, collaborate with others and solve problems. Research supports evidence. Overall, this learning experience forces children to observe, question, create, communicate, design and problem solving through meaningful play activity. Thank you.